Ed, I don't know if you want to give yourself an introduction, and then we'll start like playing through.
Yeah, Ed, I'd like to take full claim of the idea for this. It originally started as a 2D pixel art game, and I work as a 3D artist, so I figured actually why am I doing pixel art when I should do 3D art? So then this was born, Lawn Care Simulator. Got had 2 kids, got my own house, mow my own grass, and yeah, I don't know.
Nice, nice. Yep. So I'm Zach Marvin, professional software developer. I've released one other game on Steam. I released that early this year in January, and me and Ed are close friends. He's a professional artist. We're talking about working on a game together. He had this great idea of a lawn mowing simulator game, kind of like the YouTube video you always see of like people uh, mowing these like unruly overgrown lawns, and we were like, well, why don't we turn that into a video game? He started on a 2D version like you mentioned, and then I talked him into doing a 3D version, and yeah, this is what we made. We got a demo for free on NextFest. We got 5 levels on the demo, 8 tools, a few extra things you can do inside of that. But we figured we'd hop on here, play through it with y'all, and kind of just talk through what we did, why we did it, and just have some fun, relaxing. I'm also a dad, 2 kids, and I personally don't like to mow because I live down in the south and it's too hot. So the idea of mowing from the AC sounds like a good time. So this is our world map. You can see the 5 levels right here. We got this football field, which is the Moathlon, and this is kind of the tutorial level. You're going to get to play each tool for like 15 seconds, and you get a little pop-up before that that tells you what the tool is and how to use it, and then you use it and you move on to the next section. So on the left-hand side, it kind of got the details, the name, the image, how many stars you've earned, and that'll progress as you play. And then the description. It's the annual Trimsdale Moathlon. You were given a wildcard invitation to the final round. Can you compete? All right, let's get started.
I really wish the stream would just like load on my computer.
All right. So move using WASD. Welcome to the Trimsdale Moathlon, where the top lawn care experts compete. Run through the gauntlet of lawn care trials and leave no blade untouched. Press C to highlight. Sometimes it can be hard to track down the final blades of grass. Highlight them to track them down easier. And if things are too loud, you can equip headphones with M. Lawn care work can be extremely loud. Ear protection is important. Remember to put on your headphones if it gets too loud. And then I think lastly, it's easy to lose track of what you have left to do. Use the list and location info to stay on track. And then our first tool is the reel mower. Press E to equip the reel mower. Push mowers are the bread and butter of any mowing business. Simply hold it and walk around to cut grass. So this is the Moathlon. Got a little Ferris wheel. Ed killed it with the 3D art. This is my second favorite level. Putt-putt's my favorite. We'll get to that in a little bit. I'll just walk up, grab the reel mower, and start mowing.
I'm gonna say most of this is.
Oh, I missed a blade.
Asset itself, definitely customized asset, but
I think you've touched just about everything at some point.
yeah.
All right. The leaf blower. Leaf blowers blow clippings off pavement. Make sure to finish mowing first, and you'll have to go back over it. Yep. All right. Blow this concrete. Never really tried to like write anything in here. Maybe if I was a little further away. The trash grabbers. Use them to pick up trash. Trash grabbers save your back. Some of the yards are filthy. Make sure to pick up all the trash while on the job. Got a little newspaper, crate, pizza box, a couple trash bags. And the hedge trimmers. Hedge trimmers really get those bushes into shape. Make sure to get the branches on all visible sides of the hedge. So pick this bad boy up. The branches go flying. Looks so cool. I missed one. Gloves. Pesky weeds never stop growing. Make sure to pull all the weeds from the garden bed. There's one. There's another. There's another. The edger. Press E to equip the edger. Cuts sharp and clean. The edger defines perfect borders where grass ends.
You own an edger?
I use my weed eater.
Yeah, I always use my weed eater. I've been thinking about buying an edger though.
I was actually watching a lawn care video yesterday, and the whole video was like comparing using your weed eater versus using a dedicated edger, and like they had like reasons why you should use one or the other. I was like, oh, I never really looked that deep into it. Okay, so we got like a little. It took me 3 minutes and 35 seconds to complete it, and I win. I beat everybody else. Pull up the laptop, 8 out of 8 sections. I got $430 loaded. Lots of clippings, hedges, weeds pulled, 236 steps. All right, so now we got like a micro tutorial so that you're forced to buy the right items before you continue on. So click the shop. Got a couple push mowers, the real mower that we just used. We'll go ahead and purchase it. And the trash tools, got the trash grabbers, we'll buy those. Now we can start on this empty lot. Nice, nice. Congrats on starting your own business, entrepreneurs. I just purchased a small plot. I'll pay you to make it look nice. I'm wondering like what could they even fit on this plot, really? Maybe like a food truck? We made the plot pretty small.
I mean, it was significantly bigger originally, but it's just like you get a little reel mower for the demo. It's a good size.
Yeah, I think originally we kind of had it go into those trees out
it was
there.
It was like 4 times the size.
Yeah.
It was big.
It was like 20 minutes to cut or something. We were like, yeah, we should tone that
I think
down.
I had made it like a quarter of an acre or something like that already. It was just grass. I mean, you could basically see the area. Yeah. I don't remember what I'm seeing is not live.
Yeah, you're like 10. I think it forces a 10-second delay.
Pretty significantly delayed.
All right. You know, I was watching a streamer play this yesterday, or not a streamer, but a YouTuber, and they talked about making checkerboards in the grass, and we've got it where you can do lines, but you can't really do like you can't go back over it and like push it the other way. We should definitely add that for the full release, so you can like make full-on designs.
Yeah,
because you can do like
already been overlapped or something.
Yeah, exactly.
I almost never end up doing the mowing lines anyways because I'm like a perimeter.
Yeah, me too.
I just go in circles. I did do it earlier though, just to make sure it still worked right. You want to talk about the grass at all?
Yeah.
How our grass differs from other people's grass.
Yeah, I think that was kind of like the biggest feat. I know when we first talked about this project, I was like, dude, I don't know, the grass would be so hard to implement. And you had a working version when I like started working on it. But
yeah, just super not optimized.
Yeah, so I mean, there's literally every single blade that you see here you can cut. Like let me try to skip like a single blade and see if I can do it. Like it's per blade physics, which is like really hard to do. You can't do it like in a regular, like normal game engine fashion. It's all done through the shader. So you see right here, I was able to like skip 3 blades right here. So we're generating all the grass with a shader, and then we're storing which ones have been cut and which ones haven't in a compute buffer. And then we cut those based off of whatever tool you're using. And then we have a variation of that, which is the cut grass. And then we're doing more on top of that for the lines to make the directions based off of which direction the mower was when you cut the grass. So it's quite a bit of like fancy logic goes into just getting the grass to work the way it does and be optimized. That was a huge part, because you know we wanted you to be able to play on like the Steam Deck and stuff without getting.
Yeah, and I think right now it's like 400 or 500 blades per square foot.
Yeah. And actually insane. You can change that in the settings. You can go right here. Is it display grass density? You can crank it up. I don't think it works mid-level. You have to reload the level to get those changes, but not to be picky, but make sure you mow every blade. I like my yards pristine. Okay, dude. Speaking of that, so I'm moving, and right now we pay a guy to mow our yard because we're moving, and I'm getting more lawn equipment for the new place. And last time he mowed my yard, he left like, and I'm showing my house, by the way, to like all these people, and he left a patch like probably double this thickness and like 3 times the length, just not mowed at all in my yard. I don't know if he like had an emergency or what. He just mowed like 3/4 of my backyard and left. Then I had to like show my house with a partially mowed backyard. It's funny.
What if he was using a gas mower and just ran out of gas?
Yeah, maybe. Should have had this reel, baby.
Which leads me to my next point. We don't do like fuel or anything in this game because I mean we're really trying to go for like a chill vibe. And I mean we just kind of we want you to just focus on, you know, just doing the cutting, not really having to worry about stuff breaking down, not really having to worry about keeping your fuel, you know, topped off and stuff. Just kind of it's you in the grass, man.
Yeah, and in our early playtesting, I think
174,000 blades cut. That's insane.
Yeah.
I'm just now seeing it. I'm delayed. But.
Yeah. And a lot of our early playtesting, that was kind of some of the features, like requests that we would get, is like gas or being able to cut up certain plants that weren't supposed to be cut and get penalized. And like you said, we're trying to go for like a really chill, relaxing vibe where you're not trying to get penalized and stuff like that. So oh yeah, I don't have all the items. Look at me acting like I didn't develop half the game. You don't have all the items needed to complete this level. Visit the shop to purchase the required item. So we'll go into the shop. We need a weed eater, and we need a leaf blower. Okay, now we can play the level. This is Putt-Putt. This is my favorite one, and I think you did quite a bit of personalization on the art here. Like, and I know I've added a couple things in here too. This one's definitely gotten like our most love for sure.
That's a unique level for sure. I don't know too many games that just like, I mean, like you go to a mini golf course, it's not real grass, you know, and it's like, what am I gonna do here? So it's very selective with its grass, but it's just like a neat atmosphere. I think it's a good example of like some of the more fun levels that we'll have versus, you know, just go cut this person's yard, which might be coming up next. But
yeah, I think that's kind of like one of our design pillars was like, we don't want you just to play 20 levels of, or whatever amount of levels of just like some random house in a random neighborhood. Like we want to have quirky, kind of outside of the box levels like this. So I think it's good that we got this in here for the demo. And I love the the sounds you make when you walk on the putt-putt. Like, to me, it sounds like so close to the real thing. You go with that audio. All right, let me mow. I'll actually use the weed eater here. So yeah, to the point of like not being able to, or not having gas that you have to refill, a big request we often get is like being able to cut these like extra bushes in the putt-putt level. And you know, we're not hard set on not doing it, but right now we're really just leaning towards like making a chill, very relaxed game. We're hesitant to put like negative things in there. Penalties and stuff like that. We thought about making levels time-based in the past, and we thought, you know, that might add stress, and it's not really meant to be a stressful game.
Life is stressful right now.
Just want to cut some grass.
Really want to get the lawn chair thing in there. That's what we should make next, lawn chair simulator.
Lawn chairs.
You just spend the whole time just sitting in a chair and people try to remove you from it. You just gotta fight over it. While still sitting down.
It would be so nice to
Steven
just plop the little lawn chair down, crack open a drink, a nice cold, age-appropriate drink.
Yeah. I think I saw some golf clubs.
Yeah, we might have to check that out. So we added putters and we added golf balls in here, and you can actually play 9 holes of golf. Now, we did not make Lawn Care Simulator the golf simulator. We made Lawn Care Simulator the lawn care simulator. So it's a little clunky, but you can play 9 holes. I beat it. I played all 9.
Honestly, what I learned the most about some like the unique animations that we've done in the levels, like this one and then what's in the next, we definitely gotta make sure we show.
Yeah, for sure.
But physics-based stuff is hard. It's hard to like get right and not have like really weird, finicky things. Because everything's like physics-based. It's not like you know, like scripted action.
Yeah, we're not faking any of the ball being hit. Like, that's an actual collider hitting an actual sphere collider, an actual physics making it roll around. Whereas I think in a lot of like actual putt-putt games, a lot of that is either faked or there's a lot of help given to you there to make it a little easier.
Math. Pre-calculated math.
Yeah. I think I have a section over here.
Yeah, I was wondering about. Well, keep forgetting I'm like 30 seconds behind, but yeah. I'm like watching you pass the one that's in the corner. I always miss. There's two that are like right there in the hole.
Yeah. This hole is not fun for putt-putt, I'll tell you that. Trying to get it up there. But when you do, it's satisfying.
I gotta watch. Have you gone through not all 9 holes, like actually successfully gone through all 9 holes?
Yeah, I have. And
So I watched Zach, my other friend, do it the other day. That dude was a trooper.
Yeah, it's really the ones with the big steep hills that gets you a little hung up. You gotta like, you gotta collide with it fast enough that it doesn't clip through, but slow enough that it doesn't clip through, but fast enough to give the ball enough power to get up there. Oh yeah, I forgot I could run with these. So you can't run with like mowers, but you can kind of run with weed eaters. So if I'm walk normal, and then I can run a little bit faster. But when I'm holding the weed eater, I can do it as well. Can you imagine? You're like driving down, you see this guy running with a weed eater through someone's
Just freaking hauling it in. Running weed eater and some slides.
This level's great. I'm gonna finish and then I'll play putt-putt. You gotta work hard to play hard, you know? At least I'll finish the weekend. Alright. I'll bring the leaf blower over here for now, but...
Funny, there's a video playing on your TV behind you. It's the same level.
Yeah, it's one of the streamers playing it. Figured it'd be good. B-roll or whatever. You can see, like, it's literally per blade. Like, if you highlight it and move around, you can see as it hits individual blades and blows them around. Pretty cool. It's like there's been so many features where you were like, hey, we should implement this. And I was like, I don't know, dude. That sounds pretty hard. But we got them in there. You're persistent.
And I said, hey, well, you know, just do it.
It's easy, just top.
Well, I don't know if it's possible. Okay, but like, what if we did do it? Like,
all right. Question is, which color do I use? It looks like the white is taller. Might be a benefit.
Lefties, footer. I don't know. Something I did notice is that your camera is blocking all the messages that we have pop up.
Oh, I did not notice that. I'll drag it. I was trying to keep it out of, I guess bottom right would probably be okay.
Yeah, probably bottom right. I don't know if we've got anything that shows up over there besides instructions.
I was worried about the wish list button on the main menu, but
yeah,
you can't click it through the stream, so I guess it's fine.
You can just move it down probably, like a little bit, like halfway on the right side. Because we don't have multiple messages showing up.
Dude, I am so good at putt-putt. Look at that. Go in. Go in. Go in. Oh, it rolled right next to it. Okay, that should go in. Come on. Easy money. Alright, I'm gonna do this one lefty.
Go. Oh, that was close.
Alright, let's try. I think, yeah, walking is kind of how you get a little more speed on it.
Yeah, I almost don't even swing. I typically walk into it.
Okay.
Boom.
Alright, it's very close. I gotta be gentle here so I don't smack it to the other side. Hey, okay. That's a birdie. Alright. That was a good hit. So this is, if you're just now tuning in, this is Lawn Care Simulator where we play putt-putt. There's actually no mowing at all in this game. It's just putt-putt. Nah, I still gotta leaf blow all this when I'm done.
Oh, the guy that runs this place is thinking about right now.
Well, it's interesting that
I need to put some security cameras up.
every time they mow, I come in and all the putters are everywhere. The balls are all over.
Because this guy did.
Oh, okay, all right. Now I'm on the hard one. I don't know if I'll stick it through for this guy. I'll try. Hey, I got it up. All right. Let's go. That actually wasn't that bad. It's almost like I'm playing hockey. like stopping it while
I,
it's
I I actually thought about that the other day because it's like constantly moving. Like this does feel kind of like hockey.
All right, made it through hole 5. Let's go.
You gonna try to play all 9 holes?
I ain't got stuff to do.
Like you're being paid or anything.
Good old Columbus Day. We should make it bounce off the wood a little more instead of kind of just getting hung and stuck into it. Oh. Right past it.
It's gonna be like 20 minutes of cutting grass and an hour of playing golf.
No, I'm already on hole 5, hole 6. Okay, well, I have to restart hole 6 because alright, I'll drop it. I guess I'll mow some grass. Where did I drop my leaf blower?
You know, now that I think about it, that wouldn't be a bad little button. You just like press it and you can see arrows pointing to your tools. Because on some of the bigger maps that might be coming, you might drop it and just completely forget what you dropped.
Well, and we've toyed with the idea of having to return your tools, and like if you lost it while you were mowing,
right,
you can't finish the level because you can't find it.
I think that should still say optional. If anybody else feels otherwise, let me know.
Yeah, maybe it's like a little bonus, like an efficiency bonus or something. I don't know.
Or you have to buy another one.
You have to rebuy the tool every time.
I'm just thinking of like some of the levels that we've thought of, like the hedge maze. Like accidentally getting your tool somewhere there, having to come back out, find your way back through the maze.
Yeah.
I do think I want to put like doors, just to make it like easy to access, like doors that go straight to the middle.
For the hedge maze? Hedge maze?
Yeah. You just open that way. You can like, if you've got to take like a mower, you not have to do crazy, or like on your way out, you know, just kind of open the door, push it through.
All right. Well, job well done. I think I'll go through the driver's side door this time. Maybe not. She's not like that.
We're gonna passenger princess.
All right. So the next level is. Oh wait, I didn't finish it. I left one undone. Return to level. 99% on the fountain perimeter. Dirty dog. What did I leave? Right next to my putter.
You know, I bet you were freaking panicking just now, thinking it was a bug.
I was like, I can't advance the level. I can't get out
Great.
from the truck door. What's going on? Abruptly in the stream.
You know how like proud I am of the UFO design?
Dude,
on
that
the
thing
fountain?
is sick. We'll go back
Like,
to that level in free play in a bit. Yeah.
I was like, I really want, like, obviously it's space themed. I was like, it needs a UFO, and I would really love it to look like the UFO is like either floating in the air because of like and like has some exhaust, or it's got like a beam.
Yeah.
I was like, how can I do that? It could be a fountain. That'll do it. Like,
yeah.
I think that would look really cool in real life, to be honest.
Is that our next business idea? Is a putt-putt?
Putt-putt.
Yeah.
Dude, I'd open Nebula 9 for sure.
Yeah, for sure. But it's cool too because you added like footsteps for you can walk inside the fountain and there's like water footsteps, and I think it might even like, does it ripple? I feel like at one point you had it rippling. Yeah.
All right. Particle can splash on you and everything.
So now we're going to Evelyn Street. I think it says your grandpa's place. He's so excited to be one of your first customers. That being said, I think Ed might know a little bit more about this than than me. I think this place might hit a little close to home.
I mean, childhood home, not my current home.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
tell people where I live. But...
No.
You know, I actually think I meant to rename this level because Evelyn Street is the road.
Well, you don't live there no more, so it's all
Yeah,
good.
I mean, I don't live there.
Some random
Somebody
guy,
does.
someone's gonna go knocking on his door. Did
So
you
it's
make
like,
lawn
look,
care
everybody.
simulator?
People are just gonna like show up and cut their grass for them. It's like, I cut grass on Evelyn Street. That's gonna be a video, like 1 year's time.
All right, so I gotta mow this whole thing with a real mower. Get the real one achievement. That's gonna be a no for me. Let me back that up.
That's a no for me, dog.
All right, hop in the zero turn with the fresh paint job. Yeah, we're cutting. Let's go.
Well, you're not getting great mow lines on this one, that's for sure. A real mower just wrecked your pattern.
Let's do it on the other lawns, I guess. I think I'll go back and forth for this one instead of doing the perimeter. This zero turn feels so much better. Like just how much I'm mowing. You know, something I thought about, like as we implement variations of these different tools, we definitely got to have, there's some like pretty beastly zero turns out there that are like 40% more cutting than this. Like it's like 3 blades underneath. Those would be really solid for some of the larger levels that we're planning on implementing. See, we got a few extra people in the chat. Feel free to ask any questions if you want us to.
I was typing a question away. So to ask everybody what their favorite lawn care tool.
Yeah. If anybody's played.
I feel like most people love weed eaters. Like, love watching the weed eater.
I like the particle system on the weed eater. I feel like it feels really good.
I was actually gonna bring that up earlier because you like looked down when you were driving by the driveway and you like looked down at the particle system, and it's like it's actually like sensitive to cutting grass. Like it's not just a particle system that plays. Like it, as you cut blades, it's pushing particles out, and when it detects that you're like no longer cutting
I'll show that off.
Cutting blades, it'll just kind of like fizzle out. I think that's really cool.
So there's like
it's a super small thing.
Yeah, like you see nothing coming out, but as soon as I go over some blades, you see a little bit of particles, and then if I start going over it again, you see all the particles coming through. If I come off of it, particles stop. I've seen a couple people in some play tests do like drawings in here, like. Where's the L? Okay, there's C, L, C. Didn't really leave myself enough room. S, L, C, S. See, I feel like our grass, I just love how it turned out. Like, literally make art out of the grass. Something we should think about in the full release is like allowing you to set your mower height, because if you think about it, if you could set your mower height, and we already have per grass blade physics, like you can make some art, like some actual like art with the depth that,
and that's something I remember talking about that like super early on. Like there were some things that I wanted, like for the community, I wanted to be able to like give them a blank canvas type map where they could like kind of just cut whatever they wanted to cut, and then we could have like weekly or monthly little competition things. The shadows are looking. Did you do something to the shadows recently?
I mean,
putting that LCS in there. I don't know. Like the shadows just look good today. I don't know. Maybe it's just your computer versus mine. But
when you mow in real life, you say you do perimeter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you Okay, I guess you do perimeter, so no. But when I mow, every now and then I'll like try to do the strips instead of perimeter. But I always mow a perimeter strip first, and then do the strips, so that I have room to kind of, especially with like a push mower where you gotta like.
I feel like I'm kind of random with my perimeter stuff. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I get bored of going in circles, and then I'll just start doing straight lines.
Yeah.
But yeah, normally I'll do like a perimeter or two line, and then start going back and forth because the turning around is very. I hate like the shimmy and the K turn and
yeah.
Trying to like do a couple of lines just so you can give yourself some room to turn. Yeah, I don't think I ever actually mentioned it, but this was the house that I grew up in, minus the fence, and the backyard was significantly bigger. But
didn't you say you had a pool too, or
no, we did not.
Or trampoline or something like that.
No, we had a shed. We had a shed in the backyard.
Oh yeah.
I've been thinking about putting it in here, having it as like an extra interact. But yep, that's the grill we had. My bike's in the front yard. Basketball's in the front yard.
Yeah, we're gonna mess with those in a bit. You added some cool functionality to those. Ed claims to be an artist, but then I don't touch the project for one day, and I come back and we have all new systems developed, and I think he just says he's the artist so that he gets to do all the pretty stuff. I'm just grinding away at the code, and then he comes in and fixes it all. Something I'm glad we did is like you can kind of leaf blow with the mowing tools too, which is cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I'm gonna show it with the weed eater real quick.
The player agency always comes up in conversation, for sure. Trying to allow people to do things the way that they want to do it.
Yeah, so if I come over here, I can like kind of leaf blow with the weed eater or any of the mowing tools, really. We thought that was pretty cool. I guess if I'm here, I might as well beat this wall. Oh, and then I could throw some headphones on too, make it a little quieter.
It took till level 3 to finally do that.
Yeah. The weed eater is just one of the more louder.
Oh yeah, I know. It's like
yeah.
Still got to work on the sounds for sure. That door that's on the side of the house, like, was never used.
Really?
Yeah, I really don't even know it was there. I think when my parents like first bought the house, I think that was like a wide open garage, and then they closed it in later. And they put a door there for some reason.
Look, you got some lines.
It was a requirement or something.
That looks slick.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about, you remember at one point we have a version of this map and it's nighttime and there's like a bunch of Halloween decorations.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I can still see that coming out on like a Halloween update.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the state that I had left it in, because I think I was like, before I stopped, I was working on putting like animations in the windows.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't remember how far that got. Like, or like little squeaky things walk by. But yeah, I definitely want there to be like some themed levels for like Christmas and holidays and stuff, like themed versions. Like kind of reasons to go back to the levels, you know, because I don't know. I mean, like you mow the yard once, and it's like back to that. But
yeah, I kind of like the idea
little secrets to find
of like free play being like variants of whatever you played the level in career mode.
Mm-hmm.
So you play it in one way in career mode, and then you come back in free play, and it's Halloween, it's dark out, there's decorations, like,
or it's raining.
Yeah.
And you just, for whatever reason, you're just mowing in there.
There probably some people thinking some weird things about whoever this guy is running with his weed eater and mowing in the rain and playing putt-putt while he's supposed to be mowing.
Look, I will not mow my grass if it was like even heavily dewy in the morning.
Yeah,
Like
it
I don't know about
clogs
you,
up.
but like yeah, when I just like when I was little and forced to mow the backyard with the old gas push mower, no self propel,
Yeah,
just like
yeah.
like rusty, old, broken down, and like it would be wet. Dad didn't care. It was time to cut the grass type thing. Grass is going everywhere. Chlorophyll is going everywhere. Stain, like, and I'm just no. Like, if I'm mildly inconvenienced by wet grass, I'm just not. And of course, living down in the south, like,
That's all
you
the
can be like,
time.
okay, I'm not gonna wait a couple days, wait for the ground to dry, and then it pours down rain for the next week.
Yep.
It's like, all right, and then your grass is taller than your children, and
Oh,
that
think I'm
happens more than.
running into the bike and the basketball goal. I guess I'll show my basketball skills. So this was what I was talking about earlier. Ed claims to be an artist, and then I leave for a day and I come back and he's got a garbage can that you can move around. You can open the lid. You got a basketball that you can shoot, and then now you can play dumpster ball. Which, how often did you play dumpster ball?
I mean, it was definitely situational, considering like I had a basketball goal and my neighbors had a basketball goal.
I'm trying to
But
think.
sometimes,
Yeah.
like it was more if we were like at church or we were doing something. Oh, there goes the ball. See,
No, we're good.
I am an artist.
We're good.
I am an artist.
Dude, I just noticed you got shoot with the little backdrop or the backboard.
You just noticed that?
Yes, that's sick.
I wanted it to be like kind of obvious whenever like
Right.
they're like, "Ooh, what do you mean I can open this up?" And then they see shoot on the backboard of the dumpster.
That's so cool.
It's like, oh wait, there's a basketball here.
Oh, I lost my basketball in the grass. I guess I probably should have mowed more of it. All right, let's Kobe. Yes.
Oh, you did not play basketball.
No. You watch.
I watched that.
You
I watched that first shot.
I just had to gauge the physics a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now trick
Yeah,
shot
still gotta-
time. I'm gonna try to go on, let it roll off the roof into the.
There you go.
thing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I gotta fine tune it a little bit. I do still want to add that like trash particle system when you pop the J and land it 10 feet out, it just like shoots trash everywhere.
So
Celebrating your
close. I tried to move
It's-
it to get in the way.
All right, we got Dad Perfect over here.
Yep, here it is.
Bonk.
All right.
Oh, you're trying to catch it, roll off. It hit the lip. It hit the lip of the house and bounced up. It's funny.
All right, let me try this again. The ball glitched for a quick second, but we're back.
Here we are again. Like people are like, "Oh, let me look at Lawn Care Simulator," and it's just this dude moving a dumpster around, trying to shoot a basketball at it.
I made
Look,
it.
okay, look.
Let's go.
As an artist, I really need you to fix whatever the hell's going on with that basketball. I think you made a pass on it once.
I did make it
With the
playable.
Yeah. Well, like and I've messed with it the last couple of days, and I don't understand how I can reset the velocity and everything on it. Still just, oh, nice, good shot. It's still just like, I don't know, man. It freaks out.
Yeah, we'll tune it up. It's priorities. It's like, do we get a new level in, or do I play with basketball physics? You know, so
yeah. Basically, dumpster ball was like basketball 360. Like we pretty much, you would just open the lid all the way. Obviously, dumpsters in real life don't.
yeah, I was just
like
gonna
that,
mention
but-
that. Like, it's just probably
Well,
you got
it was
hinges.
to give people a hint that it's a backboard.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
like, but yeah, I mean, you played in 360, and you just like you would just run around a parking lot with the dumpster in the middle, and just shoot the basketball at it. Just the way that it was.
All right, I guess I'll mow again. But I enjoy all the little extra stuff. Like it's some of my favorite parts of making the game is like adding the little interactables and Easter eggs and stuff like that. It's brings the world alive.
I was kind of thinking this morning, I wonder if we should mess with the grass and make it more lush green versus lime green.
Yeah,
Mess around and see what that looks like.
I've toyed with that too, and also like
Yeah, I know we've messed the crap out of it.
yeah, also I've in the same vein of like giving you like adjustable rider height or whatever, cut height. I kind of think like if we had different types of grass, like there's zoysia and centipede and all the different
Bermuda.
yeah, and they have slightly different colors and stuff. So yeah, I almost lost the weed eater. There we go.
I'm just gonna have to go outside and walk down the street or something and find different blades of grass. Bring a little Ziploc bag with me. Work the grass out of the ground. Make it to a texture.
Take a picture and turn it into a texture. I'd say even with these weeds, whoever it is that lives here now, they do a better job with their garden than me. I'm struggling, man. I've the last like 3 summers I've taken the like underlay of the garden, whatever that weed barrier stuff is, and replaced it, and then I replaced it. It was pine straw. I replaced it with rock, and so those weeds are relentless. They just keep coming back.
Yeah, that's one thing. Like, one of my boys recently, he's like very like his grandma bought him a. It's kind of like a little claw. It's like a little manual claw. You got 2 little sticks that you move back and forth, and it like changes the grain handle on it. And people are probably watching this, seeing how much grass is left, and they're like, "Wait, why did it automatically?" Complete. That's a moving target. That's gonna be
for sure.
Gonna be tweaked over time, but yeah. So he's been outside, and we had sand poured earlier this year to kind of help level out our backyard, and he's been like digging up the sand, dumping the sand out and stuff. It's like, man, awesome. Did we get him a sandbox? No, because it's just gonna turn into grass with him.
We actually got our kids a sandbox this year for Christmas, and they loved it. But eventually, it just kind of sand was just in our house every day.
Yeah, there's that too.
The sand pit turned into the sand back porch, and then it just And now we're moving, so we'll probably just leave it here.
Yeah, I used to live like less than a mile off the beach. Like I walk out the front door, look left, see the beach.
Oh dang!
And we still got sand in the house. Like I didn't go to the beach, but we would get sand in the house. Maybe we could blow in that far. It's also really close to a Waffle House.
Nice.
Walk the Waffle House in the morning. That was nice.
All right, you think we just got a garden or pull the weeds out the garden?
Watching you cut these heads right now.
Where we go? Okay. Last one. Oh, the back porch. I got 1% left on the back porch. I kind of just want to go do more trick shots of the basketball, honestly. There it is. Wow, thanks so much. I always knew you were my favorite grandkid. That business of yours is going places. Here's $460. All right, so it took me 15 minutes and 11 seconds, cut over 500,000 blades of grass, had to blow 16,000 clippings, 1,300 hedge branches, 6 weeds. I moved 4 objects, walked 3,900 steps, And my favorite tool is the Weed Eater. Nice. Okay, so this is the final level of the demo for now. We're toying with the idea of adding another level towards the end of the demo or into the next fest, but final level of the demo, the park, the Trimsdale Park, this location is Trimsdale. And it requires the edgers, so we need to go ahead and purchase that. Then we will play the level.
I spilled my gigantic cup of water.
Sick. All right. So Trimsdale Park. Got some hedges. Got the front edge you need to do. Quite a lot to do. So we'll start with hedges because it's right here. Listen. Did you, I think when we were doing some play tests, you were able to get up on the slide somehow?
Yeah. I did the little artist shimmy. Yeah, no. I mean, definitely an interaction that I would rather just build in versus figure my way up there. But yeah, if you just like stand at the base and just like walk at it and look left and right really quick, you should just kind of pop up there.
All right, we're edging. Actually, I think I'm gonna go pick up the trash first. Pizza boxes.
If you're gonna edge that thing, you got $30 for it. Man, I would do that
Inflation,
every day. Man. Yeah. Numbers are definitely super high for the demo. Able to access the tools that are available.
That was kind of our goal. Just like
you just walk right by that trash bag.
No, we're good. We're good. Thank God.
I mean, he definitely walked by it. Went back for it, but
yeah, I really like I think it wasn't even honestly initially intentional, but like the way this level is designed, and now that you have all your tools, like kind of forces you to use like the real mower for certain parts, and or the push mower if you bought it. Because of the zero
the push mower or the weed eater.
Yeah, that too.
Physically, you just can't fit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too, because originally those pavilions weren't there, and we wanted to break it up a little bit. So I had to make those. It's like they're having the same problem with the weeds growing up through their barrier.
That one hit a little close to home when I added that.
I'd say because you added that.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, this would never happen. There would definitely be weeds going through this mulch.
I wish the weeds were as easy to pull in real life as they are in here, because, good Lord. We have, I hadn't really talked about this yet, but we do have full controller support. You can play with the Xbox, PlayStation controller, Steam Deck. I'm personally playing on mouse and keyboard, but...
Yeah. I always end up doing mouse and keyboard, but as far as like chilling, I would think controller would probably be much better.
I kind of like controller more for like lining up your lines and stuff. I think it feels a little better, but...
I liked it on the zero turn for sure, because it's like turned into a driving game. Like,
like minor adjustments with the keyboard are a little. They're not tough now. Like we've fixed it, but initially they were a little tough. And with the keyboard, it's like it's either pressed or it's not. But with the controller, you get that little analog stick. You can
0 to 100.
Yeah.
Type thing.
Yeah. The jazz music here is a vibe. If you had to pick a favorite level right now, what would it be? Like out of the ones we've made?
I mean, like, as far as like the most, to me, it's between this park and Nebula 9.
Yeah, that's kind of where I was
Two
thinking.
favorites. Because the park to me has a lot of character, and it's a lot of like grass. You know, it's like the actual, like, you have to use a bunch of different things for it, whereas Nebula 9 doesn't. But Nebula 9's,
yeah, I feel like Nebula 9's like best, like artistically, like I don't know, it's just like it's a vibe for sure. And then this is like the most like well-rounded example of what we expect this game to be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it kind of makes me motivated to go back and do some of the like stuff on like level 3, adding more obstructions.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably finally put that shed in there.
Yeah,
talking about
where it's just close enough to the back fence that you can't fit the item over.
You're gonna have to go back there with a weed eater,
right?
Yep.
Which is actually in my current house. That's how it is. You can't get behind the shed.
I did have a pool. When you said pool earlier, I was thinking about like an in-ground pool for some reason. But
see,
we had an above ground.
I thought you told me that.
We did. Yeah, we didn't have it for very long. Like,
okay.
It was maybe 6 months to a year. We had an above ground pool. It's like one of those 4 foot tall, kind of like, I don't know, 12 by 12s or something like that. But yeah, I can put one of those in there. That'd be cool. You can program, like, if somebody hits it with a weed eater, just water goes everywhere.
Yeah.
You can't mow anymore. But that'd be funny.
I do think I want to add a pool, at least on another level going forward. And then like some sort of interactions there.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's just like a floaty that you can toss around or something.
Mm-hmm.
I should come back with a real mower for the section behind the pavilion.
I use the weed eater.
Just wondering, I have the weed eater, but I'm wondering if it would be any faster to use a real mower.
We're all real mowers here.
We should have every level have a temperature, and then if it's like really hot, you get like little sweat drops going down the screen as you start playing.
Yeah. Well, I've been thinking about making another pack. Now that we've kind of got like the skybox and like lighting, because I'd like it to where like there's actually the sun's beating down. You just kind of make it feel like it's more hot.
Yeah.
And at first I thought you were going to say something. If we added a temperature, have it like affect the grass color or something.
Mm.
But yeah, I think we need like dead versions of the grass, like mix that in. Dead.
No, when we were brainstorming level ideas early on, we talked briefly about like a snow level. I wonder how that would look.
I'm gonna have to remember what that idea was.
I think it was like a biodome in like the Antarctic or something.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've talked about quite a few like the underwater level
Yeah.
that I still really want to do.
I think the black hole level is number one on my list for sure. Or, you know, we were talking about the font we had. Yeah, we don't want to spoil too much. But
we can talk about, like, you know, with a reasonable level idea. Some of them out there ones are.
They may or may not make it. Yeah. I mean, we got some really fun ideas, and we're going to have to decide what makes it in and when, for sure. Freaking weeds, man. Yeah, like being able, in the future, we should add being able to like interact with the swing, and then your camera just like goes up and down like you're swinging.
Grown man. Or woman. Grown person.
Alright. So we got back left pavilion, back right pavilion to leaf blow. Oh yeah, I gotta move the picnic table. Noticing the OBS is showing a touch choppy. I'm wondering if it's coming through that way for you. It's pretty smooth.
I've noticed. About to say, I've noticed a couple times where it seems like a slight lag or something. But yeah, I mean, if you're streaming and recording and doing all that at the same time, I could understand it kind of like bugging out for a second.
Yeah, I mean, I got my game up, I got OBS up, and then I got broadcast up and Discord. But in game, actually, like it's very smooth, so just stuttering through the network again. All right, I think this is it.
You gonna put all the furniture back?
Obviously, I'm trying to not get fired here.
Gotta be welcomed back, man.
Oop. Grab the tools back onto the trailer before we head out. Alright, I think got everything. Where does this one go? I don't even remember, to be honest. Okay.
Give me about 10-20 seconds, I'll catch up.
There's a picnic table at the front.
Yeah, I think it was just in the front film from all the place.
I went and checked the pavilions. I just dropped it or whatever. All right. Park this bad boy. Sorry, Real Mower. You did not get any use today.
But you could have used it if you wanted to.
Yep. I had the agency. Oh, I didn't mean to end the level. I meant to open the tailgate. Well, all right. So 10 out of 10 sections, 13 minutes, 23 seconds. I actually spent more time on level 3. 377,000 blades cut, 26,000 clippings blown, 1,000 hedges trimmed, 15 weeds pulled, 8 objects moved, 5 trash collected, 2,545 steps, and my favorite tool again was the weed eater. That is Lawn Care Simulator. So went through all 5. Here's our little prompt. You beat the demo. Make sure you wish list if you're watching the stream. Make sure to wish list, download the demo, and give us some feedback.
Is your camera in front of it?
Yeah, I should probably move that real quick. So we have it in the demo. At the bottom, there's a little click here. It'll take you right to it if you missed it when you downloaded the demo. But Outside of that, if you want to play the demo and then you want to play any of the levels again, we've got free play right here. You can play any of them. I'm actually going to show off the water fountain in level 2 real quick. We talked about that a little bit earlier. There's a certain way to get up here through the... Yeah, so you got your little sounds as you walk through. This dude's spinning. Thing looks sick. And then I added this little Mars rover. It's definitely a cool level. Definitely gonna have to do more like this on release. But yeah, so that's it. I think we'll probably end it here. It took a little over an hour to play the demo and kind of talk through it. Hope you guys enjoyed getting a little bit of insight from the developers. Ed, you got any parting words?
No, I just really hope anybody that tries it out, give us or leave us feedback. I just hope you enjoy, take your time, chill out. Don't expect a rushing, chaotic experience. Just relax, man. Get the vibes. Put on a playlist if you want. Put the headphones on in game and throw your playlist on.
Yep. It's meant to be a vibe, relaxing. We work all day, and this is just a way to kind of chill after all that's said and done. Speaking of working, me and Ed both work. I'm a professional software developer and a professional artist. With that being said, we will not be able to stream this all week, so we've recorded this playthrough and we're going to kind of just loop that through. That's kind of what the Steam's best practices. So we're going to go ahead and say bye now, and then I'll set up the recording, and feel free to hit us up in Discord. We're always checking our Discord, or we've got a YouTube channel and all of our socials. So hit us up in any of those, and glad to talk to the community and hope everybody enjoys the game. All right.